Hi, I'm Mike with Homes Quality Products. Today, I'm going to talk about the American Express Trifecta. Trifecta is usually a combination of three cards of the same issuer that makes a better combination to help accumulate extra points. So the first card I want to talk about is the American Express Business Plus card. This is a simple 2% card. It's a business card, which if you sell things like on eBay or Amazon, or even locally, it's pretty easy to be considered a business or a sole proprietor. So it's not as hard to get as you think. But this card gives you 2% on everything. So this would be your catch-all card. The card does have a couple extra little perks, but the main point of view putting it in this combination of cards will be just for your catch-all, like your Walmarts, Targets, convenience stores, things like that. That way you're getting at least 2% back on everything, and it's points, so you're getting 2 Amex points on everything. The next card I want to talk about is the American Express Gold Card. This card has a $250 annual fee, which can be offset by $120 worth of Uber credits, which is broken down to monthly credits, and you either use it or lose it. But you get $120 per year of Uber credits, and then you get $120 worth of dining credits, which can be used at places like Grubhub, Cheesecake Factory, Shake Shack, and others. I'll put a list on the screen. That's $240 back a year to get to kind of offset that $250 annual fee. You also get a $100 credit for a hotel when you book 2 consecutive night and the Amex Hotel Collection. So it'll be like a $100 credit for you can use it for something to eat at the hotel, like if they have a restaurant or bar, other things at the hotel, according to what kind of amenities they have. But if you book 2 nights, you get this $100 credit. So that's another way to offset and start putting money back into your pocket. This card also gives you 3% back when you book directly with an airline or through the American Express portal. This card will give you 4% on dining and 4% on groceries, and then 1% on everything else. So this is your food card. Your groceries and your dining are covered, which is a lot of people's major spend. And I say that in many other videos. Most of people's spend is groceries, dining, and fuel. This card also comes with travel protections, purchase protections, a lot of the American Express extras you expect. That's where they really start amplifying is on this card here. You can also add merchant offers to your card, and that way you get extra percentages back. Also, if you're using Rakuten, you can stay getting cash back. You can actually get American Express points back. So I've shown in other videos how much more valuable points are when you're traveling than cash back. So it's just a way to help accumulate extra American Express points. The last card I want to mention is the American Express Platinum. This card has no foreign transaction fees, just like the Gold card, but this card has a $695 annual fee. Now, if you watch my American Express Platinum video, I've shown you how I get $400+ back a year off of that card. But we'll go ahead and go through some of the credits in this one too. So this card, you get a $200 airline credit, a $200 hotel credit, a $200 Uber Eats credit, which you have to use monthly, a $240 digital entertainment credit, which gets used monthly. You actually put your digital entertainment, you can use Disney Plus or the Hulu Plus bundle pack, and then you pay for it, and then you get credit back. But it's $240 digital entertainment package. You also get a Walmart Plus credit, which if you pay for Walmart Plus with this card monthly, it'll credit you back the cost of Walmart Plus, which Walmart Plus comes with Paramount Plus. It gives you 10 cents off per gallon at Walmart's gas stations and also Murphy's. And then you also get 2-day shipping on a lot of items. You get a $100 Saks Fifth Avenue credit, which is broken down to 2 $50 credits every 6 months. Stuff on there is pretty, pricey, so using a $50 credit is not that easy to just buy whatever you want. But what I usually do is look for something on clearance. Maybe you can get a small gift for somebody's birthday or something coming up, or you can use it for socks, things like that. But I usually go to the clearance section. You might find something like a really decent deal on things to use your credit. It comes with a $189 clear credit, $100 TSA pre-check or global entry every 4 years. So if you're going to use that, get the global entry because you automatically get TSA pre-check with it. You get a $100 credit when you book 2 nights or more with American Express Fine Hotel and Resorts. Another $100 you can use for food or whatever amenities they may have at the place that you're at. You get a $300 Equinox credit, which I don't know, I've never met anybody in person that actually uses the Equinox. But for the people that do use Equinox, it's a $300 credit. This card also gives you lounge access, priority pass. So when you're traveling, you can go in a lounge and get yourself something to eat and do other things for free. It gives you hotel and car rental status. So certain hotels and car rentals, just by having this card, you'll get maybe a couple of tiers in the status level. And then the multipliers are 5% back on flights booked directly through the portal or with the airline, 5% back on hotels booked through the travel portal, and then 1% on everything else. So this is pretty much, you're using this for all the extra perks. You're using it for probably booking your flights and your hotels. This card also has really good travel and purchase protections, which I've talked about in the American Express Platinum video I made. So there's a lot of extra bonuses when it comes to things like that. All right, so this combination of cards will give you 5% back on flights direct with the airlines and through the portals, 5% back on hotels through the portals, 4% on dining, 4% on grocery, and 2% on everything else. So this covers most of people's spend. The only thing it doesn't cover is fuel. And that would be my biggest complaint if there's nothing you can use to get American Express points really for fuel. I mean, you could use a 2%, but there's other better choices out there if you want to get points with other common cards to use. So fuel will probably be the only thing you need to find a card for, unless you just want the 2 points, and that's fine with you. So in total, though, you have $945 of annual fees. Now, these fees are offset by these credits I've mentioned. So if you're really utilizing these credits, you should be able to cover the fees on these cards. So if you're traveling, this is not a bad combination. If you're not traveling, I'd say a minimum of 3 or 4 times a year, I probably would ignore this. There's a lot of other options out there. But if you're traveling, I would say definitely 5 or more times, you will probably be able to get value out of this combination of cards. So with this combination of cards, I'm getting at least $13.65 back. So I'm making $400+ off of this, putting back in my pocket, and not going out of my way, doing things I was going to do no matter what. Maybe making some minor adjustments, but I'm putting money back in my pocket every year from this combination of cards. Like I said, I went in a lot more depth on the Platinum card, explaining how I get and what works for me and how I did the math, but I definitely put money back in my pocket. And while you're accumulating all these points, Amex has the largest amount of transfer partners. They have a lot of options, a lot of places you can transfer these partners out and get flights and hotels and things like that. Also, when you book a flight with points, I know at least with British Airways and American Airlines, it's easy to get it refunded, to get your points back. So if you transfer it out to that airline and then you change your mind, you can get your points back. It's a lot easier than trying to get your cash back. Also, don't forget to add the deals to the cards. I've shown in other videos too how I got $80 back for one American Express point on Amazon. I showed it, I believe, on the gold card, maybe on the platinum card too. So that was a huge saving. That's $80 for using 1 point. Also, adding these extra things to the cards will give you extra percentages back. It might be somewhere you eat at, somewhere you shop at. Doing all these extra things, like it just accumulates money in your pocket on things you were already spending on. Also, using portals like Rakuten and the American Airlines Advantage portal, using this before you make a purchase puts even more value, more money back in your pocket. So my thoughts on this is a very good setup if you travel a lot and you use American Express points and you really value the points, because this combination helps you accumulate them a lot quicker. You're also getting purchase protections and travel protections and all these credits to offset all these different things on these cards. Like a lot of the other videos, they show like, well, this card, you could get this much credit, so this one's paying me way more than any other card could because I get value of it. But I made a short about this, and I said in the Platinum, do the math, look at it, make sure this puts value for you, puts money back in your pocket, because if it does, this is not bad to consider. But if you're not traveling, there's plenty of other options out there I've talked about. You can message me, put a comment down below, and I'll give you some other ideas to use. But this is for somebody who travels a lot. Hopefully this video will give you some ideas of how to combine these cards to get the most value out of it. I'm here to help you gain money, get free things, travel for free. I want to help you accumulate more money and more things. I don't want you to go in debt, make bad decisions, and get the wrong things that you're not really utilizing and you're not getting value out of. If you have any questions or you're not sure, just comment below and maybe I can give you a different combination that'll help you out. And remember, like I always said, if you don't have the cash, you don't have the credit. Treat your cards like cash. Only swipe what you have, all right? Don't put yourself in debt with these things. Anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. Hit the like button, subscribe button, comment down below if you have any questions or you need any advice, whatever. I'm just telling you from experience. But I will see you guys in the next video.